It's penis time. Ugh. It's penis time.
Chance going into the final race of the season, and every point counts, and he's given away 7 this time around. So, yeah, I can understand it from Norris's point of view totally, that I want to win and I want to get those points. I want to make up for the races I've lost already this season, like Silverstone due to poor strategy, like Austria due to me driving like a fool. You know, like Imola because I didn't push hard enough. It's one of those, isn't it? It really is. So, for Lando Norris this weekend, I've gone for 9 points.
Time to get nutted on, baby.
It was just turn 1, wasn't it? That second phase, the start procedure, the second phase, he bogged down in second gear. That gave Oscar the chance, gave him the run on the inside of turn 1, and that was that. But Lando, I wouldn't have been too overly critical had he decided.
Yeah, man, these jumpers, they gotta go. I've already said this about xdefiant, but man, these jumpers are fucking gay. Y'all some gay ass niggas. Oh, where the fuck? Okay, get clapped.
Had they pitted them the right way around, so they were 1-2 as they were all race, and then said to be free to race, that would have been Lando's win. So yeah, Ash for Lando, but takes it off the chin. There's a lot more races left this season.
Yeah, I was hitting him, but that shit was doing no damage. Man, I love when guns do no damage. Yeah, man, just jumping, man. Constant jumping. It's like stamina doesn't do shit. If this game implemented stamina, there would be none of this bullshit. Get some skill, man. Get that skill up. This game would be a lot better with stamina. Holy shit. Oh, watch for fucking dead suck or whatever. Yeah, of course, man. Just jumping allows you to dodge all bullets, man. It's crazy. Oh god, this crosshair is fucking worthless. Fucking worthless. Holy shit, man. Gotta be the worst, attachment of all time. Holy shit, man. Give us editable, yeah, it's just completely unusable. Anything that's semi-automatic, completely unusable in this game. Oh my god, no damage, no damage! Oh wow, no damage, no damage, no damage! Just incredible, incredible. Oh man, yo, game devs will do anything except make a game that's actually fun to play. It's truly insane. Oh man, yo, no damage. They did no damage. Truthfully, one of the most insane things of all time. Oh shit, of course my throw was absolutely fucking ass. Oh, a Deagle not like one tapping? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, oh my god. A Deagle not one tapping gotta be the dumbest thing in game. Oh, of course. Can't even see. Motherfuckers just fucking stealthy as hell. my god, it does no damage. Oh, and
Did you know, out of my 29 entries into Formula One, I qualified for 19 races and reached the checkered flag at just 4 of those? What's even more amazing is that 3 out of those 4 races, I would have scored points based on the current F1 point system. Madness.
And there we have it, Andrea Montemini of the week 2. That's the strap on for being a right little bitch. What else could be said? What else could be said? Other than I'm knocking 20 points off as well, so it's minus 20.
yo, it's like completely unplayable, this game.
For Max Verstappen, because he is driven like a bird. I am sorry, but his attitude on the radio stank all race. His race pace was good, but he was erratic, he was moaning,
It does no damage! There's no, oh my god. Yo, I can't. All of the damage modifying stuff, and it does no damage. It's truly incredible.
Fuck's sake, mate. It's
Truly incredible, man.
I just cannot believe it how I thought Max was maturing and I thought, he got this phase out of him, but no, it was just because he was winning.
No.
It was easier, but the second he comes into combat now,
Oh my god.
his car's not quite doing what he wants.
Yeah, it's just so insane how they do no damage.
It was just shouting at Jean-Pierre Lambiase down the radio, was fucking moaning at him every 5 minutes.
Alright, fuck it, I'm going in.
Yeah, see you later, mate. No worries, see you later. I'm not good enough for you.
I need a fucking medic badly, holy shit, yo.
It was even moaning as well, wasn't it, with in qualifying where it looked like he might have had a sprinkle and a shower. It's like, we need to know the time temperatures and things like that. He was on edge all weekend, he was on edge. And once again, the F1 commentary put it to him that he was like racing at 2 and 3 in the morning again on esports, with his Red Line Racing esports team and stuff, doing the touring cars or whatever he does on there. And I do think I mentioned there's a couple of races previous on the Cruel Room as well where he was doing a late night stint on an esports race, and then thinking, well, is his commitment to Formula One actually that much? Like, I would be fucking fuming if I was the team boss and finding out that my racing driver, who I've put all my eggs in one basket for this team for such a long time, is up till 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, the weekend of a race meeting, and he's playing fucking games. Like, but yeah, it doesn't sit right with me at all, and I was glad that they made that observation, because like I say, I have made it before. Yeah, I just don't know what to say about him. I mean, his attitude stank, didn't it? It absolutely stank. He is such an ungrateful twat. That's all I can say about him. He's just a bell end at the moment. He can't seem to get his act together at all. And it's just unacceptable. You don't speak to anyone like that. I mean, you've got to think of it as a situation of, it's heat to the moment, it's battle, it's combat, oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, but if I said half the stuff that Verstappen said to Lambiase over the radio, if I said that to any sort of person that I worked for or with as a job, I wouldn't be in that job the next day, would I? Yeah? You see what I mean? It's as simple as that. Max Verstappen is an employee for Red Bull. Lambiase is an employee for Red Bull. Lambiase just says, I'm sorry, I can't work with that. I think, I think he's bullying me. And then what do we have to fire Max Verstappen, or do we have to suspend him and put him on a tribunal period, and then we have to collect all the evidence? That's what would happen in real life in any other situation. Max Verstappen is paid millions to drive that car to the best of his ability, regardless of what strategy is thrown at him. They can work that out in the debrief and go, yeah, this is where we got it wrong, Max, we're sorry. He has to drive in a professional manner, where he doesn't shout and scream down the team radio, because he knows he's broadcast to all the world, but he did it anyway. And then he doesn't make stupid dive bombs and lunges that are never fully on. He massively outbraked himself. He was never making that corner, ever. And he says, well, Lewis turned right. Yeah, because I don't know if you were aware, Max, but there was a corner coming up. It was actually a right-hand bend. You totally missed that. So, yeah, Max Verstappen was moaning all weekend, whinging, and I'm sick of it. So minus 20 and an of the week to Max Verstappen. That's going to be interesting. And that's going to affect the team standings as well, because whatever the drivers score, the teams get. So I think that's going to set them down the order somewhat, but tough shit. It's piss poor at the moment at Red Bull. It really is. The attitude stinks, and they can't keep allowing Max Verstappen to get away with his attitude, because it's not acceptable. outsmart. He didn't do anything wrong. We didn't see anything of him, but it wasn't as good as his teammate Leclerc. He tumbled away in the race itself. Had about a 10-second gap between himself and Leclerc at the end there, so not great considering you're in the same car, or very similar at least anyway. So I've gone for a solid 7.5 to Carlos Sainz. He's not done anything right or wrong this race weekend. I just think he's done what he could with the car he'd been given. But his teammate Leclerc squeezed that little bit more out of it. So it's as simple as that, really. It's as simple as that. 7.5 to Carlos.
Oh my god, yo. I swear, ranged weapons are so useless in these games. Anything that takes, like, anything where I have to click again, it's fucking worthless, bro. Oh, of course.
Respectable, but he's disqualified anyway, and he would have been getting it off the week had he not been disqualified for the shunting qualifying, no matter what he did in the race. So, yeah, once again, get off the grid Checo. I don't think he'll be surviving much longer in Formula 1.
Oh, this nigga just fucking jumping around instead of healing me. Crazy. That is some crazy work. Yo, I swear to God. I swear, it's like only this gun is useful.
Watch out for that Q1. Yeah, because he didn't make it past it either, did it? I was out qualified by Sergio Perez, but stuffed it into the wall. Worked that one out. I know, unbelievable, isn't it? So yeah, George Russell lining up in P17 for the race. Got past Perez initially and was doing alright, but then the way the stints and strategy fell, yeah, it was one of those, wasn't it? He just kind of tumbled behind the Red Bull.
Yo, I swear half the guns in this game are useless.
Crucial for Mercedes points tally. Should have been more though. Initially he said it was on him, and then he started blaming the team. So yeah, you know, it's one of those drives and excuses once again coming in, but at least he kept it respectable and didn't shit on the screen and picked up a few points. So it's going to be 6.5.
Yo, they're behind us already, son. Yo, no damage. No damage. Crazy. It's actually insane. No damage. It does no damage, bro. People act as if I'm tripping when I say Ironside is a better game. This game is just hit marker simulator. Look at that shit. Look at how much bullets I had to put in one dude just to kill him, bro. That's crazy. Truly incredible game design. If I have to hit someone with like half my fucking clip, it's really not good. Yeah, look at that shit. Oh man, that scope in is horrendous. Well, everyone's like, oh, of course.
So is only getting 6 points on the cruel room from me. That is harsh, I will admit, but he did crash. He did crash heavily, and it was lucky that he didn't sustain any like gearbox repair damage and engine penalties and things like that, because that was a smelly mess when it arrived on the grass in bits, wasn't it? So, but yeah, Yuki Tsunoda, I've knocked him off there basically 4 points, because I think that was a perfect 10 week.
Yeah, man.
Can't do anything more than that.
Straight up not having a good time.
So 6 points to Yuki Tsunoda. Rounding out the final points pay positions, we come to Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin.
Oh my god.
Now we've got controversy here as well, haven't we, within the Aston Martin squad, because Alonso was ordered to let Lance Stroll by so he could have a go at Yuki Tsunoda, and if he couldn't get Yuki, then he was going to re-let Alonso through to take that final point. And he didn't do it. He didn't do it, did he? He didn't do it. But where it's different in McLaren, with Oscar and Lando trying to keep 2 drivers happy, at Aston Martin, it's
oh, of course. Camping, that's the xdefiant way.
How are they going to be happy? Well, if son scores points and
oh my god.
Daddy's happy.
Oh my god, the sway is horrendous. That sway is garbage. Easily one of my least favorite things about xdefiant. Holy shit.
You can't expect anything else, can you, from him? And I'm not going to hold it against him, because this is just the way it is now.
Yeah, we are just gonna lose. I don't mind, honestly. Worst player on the team? Fuck yeah, I'll take it. Oh my god. Yep, through the fucking wall as well. Perfect. Just ideal, honestly.
Keep Alonso honest in fairness to be that close to Fernando. That's what I'm getting at.
Man, in my opinion. Oh, of course. Oh man, that flash is horrible. Man.
It's irrelevant to me in this situation, it really is, because Stroll's always going to want those points in it because he's a professional racing driver. Look at me, Daddy, look at me, I'm a racing driver, Daddy. So that would be. If only I'd have had twins, I could have had two of my sons in that team, and we could have both been sharing the points. Wouldn't it have been fantastic? Oh, I know, Daddy, I know. Yeah, so there you go, that is Lance Stroll. 7 points from...
Oh my god. Just insane, incredible.
Finishing just outside the points in P, and we come to Fernando Alonso.
I don't have many highlights in my F1 career, but driving that bright yellow 40 Ford was highlight enough for me.
And there we have it, and off the week to Fernando Alonso. And I can hear the cries in the comment section already.
Oh my fucking god.
Why, George, why? Fernando Alonso is the most amazing driver. Honestly, he was there when Jesus was racing in Formula 1, and he was a miracle worker. I'm sorry.
I swear, bro, I can't, man. I gotta play hindsight. I can't do this fucking game anymore. It's terrible. It's actually horrendous. It's actually horrendous, this game. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, good luck. Is that feedback? Is that feedback, Alonso? Yeah, he just, these last couple of race weekends, I mean, I can understand his frustration.
Oh, the lack of damage is insane!
Like, they lost the weight in the middle of the face.
Holy fucking shit!
Sort of came good again towards the end. So he was hoping that it was going to be sort of
Oh my god.
respectable. It's not been that way at all. There's talks as well as that Alonso's not being listened to, and it's Lance Stroll's feedback that they're taking more when it comes to the car and its performance, and that's why there's closing the deficit between Alonso and Stroll, because it's being tailored to more of Stroll's driving style. And again, he should have known all of this before he signed for a team whose son's in the second car. You know, Alonso, yeah, I love the guy, don't get me wrong, but these last few races have been incredibly frustrating to watch.
Man, I suck at this shit. Fuck this game. This game is ass.
You're already frustrated with the situation you're in terms of the car's not as good as
Hindsight better.
I get that, I totally get that. Then you're frustrated at the side that the fact, well, they seem to be taking Stroll's feedback more seriously than mine. Again, it's probably just hearsay. There probably is some truth to that, to be fair, but just taking it from Alonso's perspective, you've got those two things on your mind. The last thing you want to be doing in that situation is acting like you don't give a shit about anything, because they're just more likely to listen to Stroll more, and they're more likely to go with Stroll's feedback for the upgrades that you know don't work on your car. You know, if you're in a defeated attitude, just like, yeah, whatever, not my answer. Oh, how about that, Alonso? Is that okay? Yeah. Would you got any more out of it? No. Look, where's that going to get you? Where's that going to get you in life? It's not, is it? It really isn't. So, yeah, Alonso has been given another week for his just general downbeat attitude, and while I can understand it, and while I can accept it, that's not going to get the performance level of that car any better, and he's not going to suddenly be cheering up, is it? Because we're not going to turn up to Belgium now with that kind of feedback he's been given to the team and that kind of not giving a shit. He's not going to suddenly then turn up to Belgium and be a podium finisher. You need to be approaching the team and say, look guys, listen to me, please listen, I know what the problem is, it's X, Y, Z. Look, just try it in Spa, if it doesn't work, I'll have to revert back to the other previous update or revert back to the previous setup, but just trust me guys, it's X, Y and Z on my car that I need to get the most out of it. And then when it gets a Q3 appearance and the top 5 finish, it's like, look, I told you guys, right, summer break coming up now, we can get it sorted, you know, we've got 2 weeks in the workshop, let's push, we can really come back strong in the second half of the season. That's what he needs to be doing, but he's not, he's just... not good enough. So off the week to Fernando Alonso. Next up we come to Daniel Ricciardo in the second of the Visa Cash Out, Maxi Tampon, RBs, Minardi, Toro Rosso, buy one, get one frees. What a historic name. Prestige just on the tip of your tongue with that spicy bastard. But yes, nonetheless, Daniel Ricciardo's getting 6 points, same as his teammate, because Ricciardo does deserve 6 this weekend. A Q3 appearance, but couldn't convert it into the points. His teammate did, of course, convert it into the points, but he did have a shunt in qualifying. Ricciardo didn't. Ricciardo drove a decent race here. Could he really have been expected to finish ahead of the Aston Martins? It'd have been nice to see him finish ahead of one, because then that strategic play at the end to try and attack Snowden between the two Astons wouldn't have come to fruition. But as it was, P12, respectable finish. It was the 6th best car, so in theory this is where it should be. And that's that really. So yeah, a solid 6 to Daniel Ricciardo. A decent weekend, but could have been more based on where his teammate finished.
Oh my god, that shit is garbage. Useless. Holy shit, man! I've never seen an ability so useless in my entire life. Truly insane. Truly one of a kind. Truly one of a kind.
Went for an early pit stop on lap 3, took off the mediums, put on the hards, and you thought, well, that's a decent strategy. It's got him up there.
Oh my god.
The tyre life is very crucial around Hungary, and when everyone else pitted later, so came out.
Oh my god, I feel so slow. The movement is so slow. Holy shit. It feels like you move through molasses is the best way I could describe this game. Oh my god. Yep. Oh my god. What is that damage? I'm hitting boy with the shots, and the shots are not doing shit. Oh my god, it's actually insane. Oh wow, I mean, incredible, honestly. Yo, the character moves so slow. Shotguns are not this heavy in real life. How are you running this slow? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so fucking done with this shit.
This weekend when the top 14 lock in the top 8 positions, and he certainly wasn't the 5th fastest car, so that's all said and done, unfortunately. Alex Albon gets 6.5 from me. I think that's a fair and respectable effort. It's been nice to see him get ahead of past Hulkenberg, maybe that would have been a nice little Brucey bonus for him, but 4 places away from the points seems about fair from where...
Bro moves like he's... Oh my god, what is that sway? Oh boy. If there's anything I can base this game on, it's the fucking sniping. It's either too good or too bad. Holy shit. It's so shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck out of here. Oh god. Yeah, just jumping like crazy, bro. I mean, yo, some of y'all space bars need to be deleted, bro. Y'all don't deserve space bars. It's crazy. They'll do everything except play the game well. Oh my god. But there we go. That's actually, well, I'll give you that. That's actually pretty decent. Yeah, he's just gonna come around the other side. M9. Not really a great gun. Yeah, of course, man. Oh god, I hate this shit.
Then we come to Valtteri Bottas in the first of the stick, kick me up the arse, Saubers. race back. And I know Mr. Anonymous, and he's not been doing much this race or this season at all. But you take a look at Valtteri Bottas, and I think you'll see that he...
Oh my god! Yo, that is some S tier bullshit.
Great effort. P11, P12. Then he had a later stop than Kevin Magnussen, and Kevin Magnussen...
Oh my god. So bad. It's so bad. Oh my god, the jumping is terrible! Yo, this jumping gotta stop, bro. Oh my, I can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. And I just, yeah. That's it. Fuck it. Oh my god, it's just, it's so bad. It's so bad. Nigga, just sit there and you will be healed, bro. Oh my god. Oh wow, insane. It's like jumping gives you fucking invulnerability or some shit. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just fucking perfect, man. You can't even relax in this game. It's just constant pressing the space bar and wondering why shit is not happening. It's truly incredible how someone's devised a game that's so unenjoyable to play. It's truly insane. Truly one of the games of all time, bro. Oh, man. Oh my god, why did you make oh yeah, I hate this shit. Yo, fuck this. Y'all can keep this game. I don't want it. I used to be hyped for this shit, but man, it's just not fun. Oh my god. How am I getting shot behind this shit? Oh my god, fucking perfect. Wonderful. Incredible. Fuck this game.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was all about, but yeah, the race itself, it was compromised with a poor qualifying that wasn't his fault, and then the race itself, yeah, here he is. I don't really know what happened to him, not really interested. Miller on 5-2, SD Bestie. Then last of the runners, we come to Zhou Guanyu in the second of the state kick in the arse sours.
I'm thrilled to be an of the week on the crawl room. I thought I was so anonymous that even the moaning Yorkshireman would forget about me.
And there we have it. Of the week, Andrea Montanini of the week to Zhou Guanyu for being absolutely pathetic this race weekend once again. Lining up towards the back of the grid in P18. Stunning effort, Zhou. Stunning. Had a spin in free practice 1 that nearly took Perez out, didn't it? That was quite an interesting moment. He just kept pirouetting. That was fun. Then in the race itself, dog shit race pace down at the back, trundling around, doing nothing at all. Absolutely pathetic. So yeah, Zhou Guanyu deserves a of the week to him. I think that puts him close to disqualification now, but I'll have a look and check at the scores soon. But I know he's not disqualified just yet, but he is getting close to it. So could he be the next one to join the pile? It's ever growing, isn't it? That's for sure. So there we have it then, yes, a of the week to Zhou Guanyu. And last but by no means least, we come to Pierre Gasly, the first and only retirement in the race. As always with the retirements, I can only score him a maximum of 5 points, and a maximum of 5 is what he is getting. Because once again, another retirement. He didn't even take part in the last race, did he, last time out? Jesus Christ. And this time around, had to retire with a hydraulics issue. The race itself, obviously, once again, Alpine didn't decide to go out for another run in Q1, which compromised their qualifying substantially. Lined up on the back row of the grid, elected to do a pit lane start, change a load of components overnight, and then obviously something in those components broke down, which is pretty much what happened last time as well, didn't it? So yeah, but box just got retired after about 20 odd laps. It was a pathetic effort really by Alpine once again, but no fault of Pierre Gasly. So it's a maximum of 5 a retirement can score, and that's that, I'm afraid. Gasly, what a shocking season. So I think, guys, those were the runners and riders of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Let me know down in the comment section if I scored
be right back.
too
Fuck
low, any
this
too
game.
low. The updated standings with the score range of the following are on the screen now. Wait to take a look at. And my oh my, has the Max Verstappen taken a tumble, but rightfully so, deservedly so, after what was a pathetic effort. Hey, what's up, guys? Arabic here, and welcome back.
Alright, back. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. This game is fucking shit.
Guys, did miss the previous episode uploaded a couple of days ago at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix that me should have checked out. This one, obviously, we had F1 Manager 24 come out recently, so we have shifted a bit of focus to that, but we are back today with an F1 24 career mode for you, and it's off the back of
Oh wow, terrible, terrible,
truly
terrible.
Grand Prix was the worst timing in the world to have a massive mistake in the car section and have my own I am stupid moments in that part of the circuit because Aston Martin have upgraded to a point where
Of course.
in terms of the R&D chart and performance, and Fernando Alonso wasted no time in dominating around Baku to make the most of it. We did make a stonking comeback to try and limit the damage as best we could, but it is as tight as it ever has been, and once again Fernando Alonso leads Drivers' Championship. As I said in the last episode, I think, this time he leads.
Fucking terrible ass game.
It's a bit more threatening. It's, you know, at the start of the season, you don't know how things are going to shape up. You just think, oh, maybe he's just had a bit of luck at the start of the season. But now we know Alonso and Aston Martin are our main rivals for this Season 2 championship. They have the pace, they have the car. So Alonso leading feels a bit more significant this time. And he's had a great run of form, second place, and first in the last 3 episodes. That's pretty big, and of course, it's been a bit of a rocky last 3 episodes, and it's bit of a turbulent time in the team ever since the Canadian Grand Prix. You know, 2 team orders now since then. We've had flashpoints with our teammates, but we're going to have to try and work as a team to make the car better, at least when it comes to the R&D and purchasing the R&D. As it stands, Lando's focusing on an engine power upgrade, which we can afford to purchase. The other upgrades that are available to us, we can't afford to upgrade. And I'm thinking, if I buy that upgrade, that engine upgrade, that might leave Lando then to purchase.
Man, I hate these jumpers so much.
But maybe he can, because he does have higher recognition in the team, so he's gaining more R&D every week with the resources. And there's some upgrades that I can't even purchase because they're locked because of the recognition. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase. It's a minor engine upgrade that's going to cost us over 1,500 R&D points. That high inflation is really hitting hard. A minor upgrade over 1,500. That hurts.
Oh, of course, there's people behind us for no fucking reason.
That engine upgrade, and I think if we
God, man, map design. Holy shit.
purchase that already,
Good luck having cover or, you know, any of the shit that makes a map good. Holy fuck, man. Oh my god. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Man, that reload is horrendous.
Zooming in on the aero alone, Aston Martin actually have a little bit of a gap to everyone in the aero department. It's quite close to the chassis department, and then we're actually superior on the engine side of things, which makes sense because we've seen Alonso's been very
God, this thing sucks ass.
on the strength of DRS and ERS as well. Up towards that, we're able to keep up with
God, it sucks so much ass. Man, the Vec... I don't know how people play the Vector and enjoy that shit. Truthfully, this shit is terrible. No bullets in the gun. The gun barely does more damage than any other SMG, so the lack of bullets is not really explainable. Truthfully, terrible. Honestly, might as well play another gun or some shit.
ourselves. We both are plateauing, no upgrades into the next race, which is Singapore, of course.
Oh my, no damage, obviously. It's just like some shit that will always remain. No fucking damage. Oh my god, no damage. It's like they hate us, bro. Yeah, no damage. Where's the damage? Where's my damage gang? Put the fucking clip in the gun! Why does it take so long? Truthfully, like, how do you fuck that up, dude? How does the game fuck that up? Yo, I hate this game. I hate this game. How do you fuck that one up, bro? Oh my god. Ooh, I wish we had a faction ability that gave us more damage with our guns. Please, thank you. Burn damage ain't it, bro. Oh yeah, of course, fucking sniper. GG's, we lost. We lost. Man. That's why I like Iron Sight. Iron Sight, all of the guns are fucking completely counterable. You can literally either outrange most people with a sniper. Oh my god, that reload is horrendous. Yeah, of course. Of course. Bro can do like 1,000,000 damage with no recoil. Obviously. Oh my god, there's no damage! It sucks. This game sucks. GG's. This game fucking sucks. GG's. This game.
Others may have benefited a little bit from a wetter circuit. So I come in, and to be fair, free but briefly ran. Stages of the race to keep up with Alonso. In fact, we're pulling on him at the end of this medium tyre stint, just like we did in the completely undone. Video drama happening down at McLaren. Joseph promising Lando as many special favours as he wanted if he'd let Piastri through and re-establish the original order. Funnily enough, Lando didn't want to do that, claiming he's in the championship battle, which will probably end up as the funniest joke in this comedy review. Admittedly, Piastri wasn't necessarily doing himself any favours either. To catch up to Norris, but instead going on a grand expedition into the Budapest gravel traps in the final sector. With matters getting desperate, Lando was told the team would confiscate his Xbox for a week if he didn't let his teammate through. That was enough to convince the Briton to give up this second F1 win to allow Austria to take its first. Hamilton rounding out the podium in a race that was so enthralling from start to finish. When exactly did Gasly retire? Let's start with the Lewis-Max incident. Stewards eventually ruling that while Hamilton could have done more to avoid the Red Bull missile streaming down the inside, the crash was still just a racing incident, leaving Twitter to do their thing and argue till the end of time. What's far more interesting to me about all this was Max's response in the interview paired post-race. He claimed that Hamilton moved up the braking and felt that wasn't allowed. Comments which went down about as well as if I made a video titled Top 10 Fatal F1 Crashes. Though seriously, I've genuinely lost so many brain cells listening to this, I now know what it must feel like to be Charles Leclerc. The McLaren chaos, on the other hand, is even more embarrassing. Quite frankly, it shouldn't have even happened.
Fuck hoppers and fuck their opinions.
Like a vampire afterwards, Norris tapped on the floor in the cool-down room and triggering Lewis Hamilton's post-Rosberg stress disorder. After the podium ceremony, he appeared to have called on, saying that he'd always made that move, and that sometimes you just got to put yourself in the other guy's shoes. I'm not sure he realises that team radios are played out with a public feed.
Oh my god, it does no damage. Oh my god, that's terrible. It's truly diabolical, bro. How the fuck are we getting hit from both sides, bro? That's crazy.
I can do so in the means that this chaos is finally over.
Man, there's like
Fernando Alonso has been in Formula One a long time. When he debuted, The Mexican was the biggest film in the world. Shaggy, It Wasn't Me was #1.
Stop jumping, nigger. Stop jumping, nigger. Stop jumping, nigger.
Mouth disease. Because he has been in F1 for such a long time now, he's had a lot of teammates.
Oh my god.
In fact, if you add up all the statistics of Fernando Alonso's teammates, you get 10 World Championships, 166 wins, 461 podiums, and 10,834 points. But has anyone ever taken the time out of their day to rank all of his teammates from worst to best? Yeah, me. That's what this video is. Before we get into the video though, let's get some ground rules, and before you make comments saying, but wait a minute, what about this? Just, listen for a second. For just 1 second, can you listen, please? God damn it! This
Why are they behind us all the fucking time, bro? There should be nobody except teammates that are already here, bro.
In comparison to Fernando Alonso during their time
Sticking
as
out your
teammates.
yacht for
So, for
the
example,
Rizzler.
no spoilers.
You're so
But
skibbity.
let's say if Jacques Villeneuve was ranked lower than a driver you've never heard of, it doesn't mean that the driver you've never heard of is actually better than Jacques Villeneuve. It just means that the driver you've never heard of better job against Fernando Alonso in the time they were teammates than Jacques Villeneuve did. But that's just an example. It's very unlikely that Jacques Villeneuve is the worst of Fernando Alonso's teammates. Let's get into the video. Number 14, Jacques Villeneuve. For the last 3 races of 2004, Renault would call upon 1997 world champion Jacques Villeneuve as a replacement for Jarno Trulli. More on him later. At this time, Renault was trying to capture second in the Constructors' Championship. Villeneuve had not competed in the 2004 season to this point and was last seen being fired from BAR Honda with just 1 race to go in the 2003 season after being consistently outperformed by Jenson Button. More on him.
Oh my god, the fucking bullshit that is, scope and flinch is crazy. Yo, I wanna play Iron Sight, fuck this shit. This shit is ass. Yeah, of course.
Number 13, Alex Young. This is a driver pairing that's time together was so short that I can't actually find a photo of the 2 of them together. Just before the Belgian
Oh my god, it's...
Malaysian driver Alex Young would replace Tarso Marquez for the final 3 races of the season, becoming the first
Oh my god.
Malaysian Formula 1 driver. Of their 3 races together, Young would finish once in 16th place and would be out-qualified by Alonso in every race. Young would continue with Minardi for the 2002 season, whereas Alonso would become the Renault test driver for next year. Number 12.
Yo, the fucking jumping in this game, crazy. Like, this shit could be solved with a fucking stamina thing. Like, Iron Sight, right? I swear, bro. Like, this is why Iron Sight is better. Yo, if y'all like COD, play Iron Sight.
2009. Grosjean's season would go in a very similar way to how Piquet had. In the
Oh
7
shit, what the
races of
fuck,
season,
yo.
he failed to score any points, whilst Alonso would finally find his way on the podium for the first time that year.
Man, my KD is fucking cooked.
Renault would end the year in a very disappointing 8th in the Constructors' Championship, all the points scored that year coming from Fernando Alonso. Alonso would finish the year 9th in the championship, his worst result since his debut in Minardi.
I'm doing terrible right now. Oh fuck, we got flashed. GG's.
Wait until 2011 to return to Formula 1. Alonso, on the other hand, would back on the grid for the 2010 season, but this time wearing red.
Yeah, this shit ain't fucking working.
Nelson Piquet Jr. For the 2008 season, Fernando would have a rookie teammate. This time, Nelson Piquet Jr., son of 3-time Formula 1 world champion Nelson Piquet. Piquet had been a test driver for Renault during the 2007 season and got the call-up for the 2008 season. While the Renault was nowhere near as competitive as the previous year's McLaren, although it was a lot more legal, Piquet still struggled to compete with Alonso. Piquet would go pointless for the first 7 races, including 5 DNFs, most of which came from crashes. Alonso would spend most of the year chasing the podium, finishing 4 times in the first 14 races. Qualifying would also not be a success for Piquet, as Alonso
My
would
bad.
do a clean sweep on his teammates, beating him in all 18 races. Although the first Renault podium of the year would actually belong to Piquet, who finished 2nd at Silverstone. Alonso would get his first podium of the year with a win at Singapore, where Piquet would mysteriously crash. How strange. Alonso would follow this up with another win in Japan and his 2nd place at the final race of the year. Alonso would finish the year in 5th in the championship, whereas Piquet would be 12th, with Alonso scoring more than 3 times the amount of points that Piquet had scored. Renault would finish 3rd in the Constructors' Championship. 2008 had been a disappointing year for Renault, but they were hoping to hop on the back of the momentum Alonso created at the end of 2008 to propel them into 2009, where they could be a serious contender for the championship. Unfortunately, this did not happen. There was lots of pressure on Piquet for the 2009 season after a disappointing 2008. Piquet did not deal with this pressure well, especially in a car that was a lot worse than the one he had in 2008. After the first 10 races, Alonso had only managed to score 13 points, and Piquet had scored none. So Piquet met the fate of many of Alonso's teammates had before him, and was dropped before the end of the season. Piquet accepted his fate and very quietly disappeared into the background. Oh wait, no he didn't. Actually, he went mental. Piquet would label Flavio Briatore as the executioner and say that he had always favoured Fernando Alonso over him. But that was nothing in comparison to what he said next.
Oh,
He
God.
revealed that the crash he had in the 2008 Singapore Grand Prix when Alonso had won had been a plan all along by Flavio Briatore and engineer Pat Simmons to bring out the safety car in the race to allow Fernando Alonso to win. The FIA would investigate this and ended up banning Briatore from all FIA-sanctioned events and gave Simmons a 5-year ban. Alonso was cleared of all wrongdoing as they were not able to find any evidence that Alonso or his mechanics had any knowledge of the plan. Despite being given blanket immunity for Crashgate, Piquet would never race in Formula 1 again. But he would become the first ever Formula E champion. Number 10. Tarso Marquez. Like many, upon hearing the name Tarso Marquez, I said, who on earth is that? The answer to that question is that he was Fernando Alonso's very first teammate when he joined the struggling Minardi team in 2001. Marquez had an interesting career in Formula 1. The Brazilian competed in Minardi for 2 races in the 1996 season, retiring from both, before returning to Minardi for the second half of the 1997 season, where, like many Minardi drivers, he would go pointless. He then took 3 years away from Formula 1 and returned to Minardi in 2001. The year would not be great for either drivers, as the Minardi was not competitive at all. During the season opener in Australia, Marquez were not able to set a time within the 107% mark in any sessions all weekend. Marquez would continue to have qualifying woes throughout the season, and at the Spanish Grand Prix, Alonso would out-qualify him by 1.5 seconds. It wasn't a complete whitewash for Alonso in qualifying though, as Marquez was able to beat Alonso twice in the 14 races they had as teammates. When it came to actual races, the Minardi seemed to be addicted to mechanical issues, with both cars only finishing the race twice. Of those 2 times, Alonso was the lead car both times. Although Marquez was able to achieve the higher finishing position over the year, with a 9th place twice, which in 2001 would give him 0 points, to Alonso's best finish of 10th, which he achieved once. Marquez will be dropped from the team with 3 races remaining in the season. Number 9. Kimi Raikkonen. On paper, the team of Alonso and Raikkonen at Ferrari is genius. Raikkonen was Ferrari's last world champion, and Alonso had just dominated the team for the last 4 years. Kimi had spent the last 2 years at Lotus, formerly Alonso's Renault team, getting 2 wins out of a car that really should not have been getting wins. But championships are not won on paper, and Kimi was not a competitive teammate. Mix this in with Ferrari not being competitive, and this also leads to a very unhappy Fernando. Fernando would beat Kimi for the first 11 races in a row, including getting 2 podiums to Kimi's 0. Kimi would only be able to beat Alonso on track all season once at Spa. Qualifying did not go well either for the Iceman, as Alonso beat him 16 times in a 19-race season, on average beating Kimi by over half a second. Ferrari would not get any wins during the 2014 season for the first time since 1993. Alonso would finish 6th, whilst Kimi would be 12th, and Alonso would make it 5 years in a row for beating his teammate by over 100 points. Ferrari would finish 4th in the standings. Shockingly, looking back now, they were beaten by Williams, who finished that year in 3rd. And ironically, this was the closest ever finish between Alonso and former teammate Felipe Massa, as Alonso only beat Massa by 27 points. Contract negotiations between Alonso and Ferrari fell through during the 2014 season, and it was announced that after 5 years Alonso would leave the team. In hindsight, the career move that may go down as one of the worst in Formula 1 history, as Alonso returned to McLaren, because that went so well at first. Number 8, Lance Stroll. Now as I make this video, the 2024 season is in full swing, and who knows what could happen. So this entirely focuses on their 1 full season together so far. Fernando Alonso arrived at Aston Martin in 2023 to replace on-again, off-again rival Sebastian Vettel, who had just retired. His teammate would be Lance Stroll, who had an okay 2022 going up against the German 4-time world champion, but the 2023 Aston would be very different from the 2022 Aston. This time, the team were in a position to get podiums, really even get a win. Alonso would get a podium on debut, and follow that up with 2 more podiums back-to-back. In the first 8 races of the year, Alonso would be on the podium 6 times, with highs of 7th place in Monaco and Canada. By comparison, Stroll had had 0 podiums at that point and was 65 points behind Alonso. After the Canadian Grand Prix, Aston dropped in performance in comparison to the rest of the grid. Alonso was still able to get on the podium twice more, once in a very wet Netherlands race, and once again with a photo finish in Brazil. By the end of the year, Alonso was 4th in the championship, his highest finishing point in 11 years, whereas Stroll was 10th, 132 points behind, and would not appear on the podium all year. Number 7, Felipe Massa. For the 2010 season, Alonso would join the legendary Ferrari team, teaming with Felipe Massa. This would be the 5th season with the Scuderia for Massa, who was returning after missing the final half of the 2009 season due to a high-speed crash that occurred after a sprint before out the back of Ruben Barrichello's Brawn car and hit Massa on the head, knocking him out. Massa had had a titanium plate inserted into his skull and was able to make a full recovery. Massa was all too familiar with tough teammates though, as he teamed with Michael Schumacher in 2006 and Kimi Raikkonen in 2007 to 2009, beating Kimi in the 2008 season. Massa would also become the longest reigning teammate for Alonso with 4 seasons. The 2010 season would go off to a strong start for Ferrari, with a 1-2 finish.
Man, I can't wait to complain, bro.
Massa would then
Mayday, not really my favorite map. This is not gonna go well. Hijack, Spiderbot, Echelon. Indeed. Gonna be playing with this bad boy. Oh, you can't even inspect your gun. That's crazy. Insane. No. Yep. That should not take as much as it did to do. Man, I love when guns do no damage. It's truthfully, this is one of the gun moments of all time. I'm deep throating my mic, stroking my mic. Oh, fucking! Oh man, yo, this is why this game needs knives, bro. That's why knives exist in games, bro. Man, the P90 is always good in whatever game you put it in. Just move that back there, right? No, nice and over there, like so. No, they did not. Y'all are just capping. Truthfully, one of the cap moments of all time. Oh my god, that reload is fucking horrendous. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go the other way. God, the movement is so terrible. Oh shit, you can't even go that way. I just want to go around. Wow. That basically did nothing. Oh, never mind. Missed all those shots, by the way. Wow, I mean, what a throw. Completely awful, by the way.
Second, Argentina 4.2, 2016. The head throw one in, I guess. 16 bar. Just X grand race that uses the concept. The last one, user car finish. And it is the BMW M3 1997. Look at this thing. What a car. It is a great car. Happy to see it. 74,600. So good. I then tested out the new Subaru Impreza Ceramic car around and not only is it great to see a brilliant car like this on a new circuit, but we get to grips with the new physics in this game. It's something we'll touch upon later in the
Not really too great, honestly. Luckily, this thing can break barriers by itself.
Depending on how you drive, and that was certainly the case with this Subaru around this track. The 3.6 simulation model has been updated. So I think the main takeaway here is a couple of things here. All active on the road curbs and bumps. I think just like over bumps on the brakes, like when the car's on the low, it's going to feel different. Yeah, that's exactly what that looks like. I think the good idea is to jump back in.
Man, that lack of damage is crazy. Yo, the one match I'm doing decent in, my team is terrible. Truly incredible. Oh my god, the lack of damage is insane. It's truly incredible. What is our team doing, bro? I guess I was just trying to snipe. I'm trying to find admirable. I guess. Not really the type of game I would snipe in. I mean, some people find sniping enjoyable in this game. I don't. For the sheer fact of the matter that, yeah. Oh, of course. Oh, fucking course, Spider-Bot. Fuck Spider-Bots. All my homies hate Spider-Bots. Oh wow, man, that explosive took centuries to explode. Really one of the detonations of all time, bro. Data would be impressed with that detonation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why can't you do anything to the fucking Aegis? It just does no damage. It's incredible. Like, they really thought this shit was balanced. Niggas thought they really cooked. Couldn't beat me. Oh my god. Oh my god. my god.
Whoops. And there we have it. Our Eau Rouge moment.
I bet you our team will still somehow manage to find a way to fuck this shit up.
And it is difficult to drive. Let's not forget the physics are different
Oh my
in
god.
the game.
Wow, of course. Of course.
Okay, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell.
Man.
Going a little bit wide, going a little bit through. Next up in the list is something quite curious. Tires. French. Tire manufacturer. Michelin. So I don't think this really makes too much difference. It's all the same tires in comfort, hard, medium, soft, sports, hard, medium, soft, and then racing, hard, medium, soft, at the same prices as before. So I think this is kind of just a sponsorship. As far as I can see, this is a cosmetic change. It doesn't actually change anything else. What happens to all the tires we've bought already? Good question. All the tires we've bought buying exact final thing. That's the thing, because tires aren't that expensive in the game.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Next up is Rational Sophie, so the scary robotic AI, which is scary fast. 2 new circuits available, now they're in 24, and Autodrome Lago Maggiore, August. GT Sophie isn't available on all tracks, it never was. They're slowly introducing it to the tracks. As you see, the one with the flashing pink hearts, it is available. So now, you go to Nürburgring, and again, one of the heart, the 24-hour, so the full Take it.
version, starting in the middle of the pack. 1 lap. You can't decide how many laps, just got to do 1 lap. Yeah, dive bomb main. Oh, those.
Yeah, suppressor.
Ones do. Alright, so unquestionably more understood. It's definitely better than the normal AI. Got to really watch out for curves now. It just feels like I've got to be a lot more careful. Try a bit too hard, it's just gonna slide, it's gonna spin. Exactly like that. Yeah, it's harder. It's a hard combination. This truck and this car. Oh god, but these new physics is definitely more difficult. No question about that. Good challenge though. These AI are pretty good. They're not at the sort of impossible level that we've seen in the past, but they are better than the normal AI, let's put it that way. One thing I definitely noticed there is that when you brake hard and try and turn a little bit, it doesn't really want to turn. Here's some new wheels, let's just take a quick look. Yeah, we have new rims for work. We've got about 50 or so rims here. What do you guys think about black rims? Just to annoy everyone, I'm going to put those black rims on. Something I wanted to do just while I can.
Yes, world records. I am the best player in the world, officially, on Gran Turismo. You're looking at him, guys. You are looking at him. Dynamic viewing has been added, allowing more control over race replays. New dynamic viewing feature available. Manually control race replays from the contract. Oh, okay, so they've basically uploaded these races, and you can watch them back in whichever replay you want. This is cool. Whichever car you want, it has all the data, their inputs and everything. That is cool.
So many jumpers.
Alright, that's pretty good. If this was available for normal races, let's say small road races, they would say, that would be like another level.
Yeah. I'm done.